Yeah, so basically, man hasn't been recording like 5 days yet. Anyway, so we begin this whatever. What if Deku lost his mom part? Oh, hey, yo, chill. Wait, hold up. Let me get the iPad thing here, cause I recorded in that. Yeah, 1 second. Give me 10 seconds, boys. Alright, calm. So 5. All right. Is it? Hey, what the fuck is it, bro? Broski. Alright, calm. Part 4, not part 5. Yeah. So basically, allow it. Anyway. Last time we left off with the yeah, what did I do? Season 3 ending. There we go. The stain fighting. Yeah, I remember that. Wait, was it? You see, man's kind of dumb. Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah. See, let me quickly go refreshing my my mind of season 4 in it. Ah shit, so basically man's dumb in that. I thought I did the stain thing and I thought that was season 3. I'm dumb. That was part 2 of season 2, right? So, yeah, so leave me the fuck alone, please. I'm stupid. Yeah, so let me quickly go refreshing my memory of season 3, yeah. This is how you know TKOW is very organized at this shit, yeah. So you guys can unsubscribe, broskies. Like, man's stupid as fuck. It'll make me sad if you unsubscribe. So if you want to make someone sad, there's your chance. I come, you pussies. Yeah, so man knows. I believe so. So we begin the thing here with episode 1 or something, like summer holiday thing here, summer vacation. So they're at the pool. Midoriya gets invited by Todoroki because Todoroki is getting dragged by everyone, and then Bakugo dragged Midoriya. Yeah, remember Midoriya? Okay, maybe I should stop talking like that. So basically, you remember how I said Bakugo and Midoriya had a pretty bad relationship at this point. That Bakugo was trying to like apologize, innit? Like, yeah, that thing, yeah. So Bakugo is not really good at that because all his life he's been bullying, taking a piss, like, you know, doing all that shit. Anyway, so of course Bakugo was going to find the hard, didn't it? Man needs to go out soon. Anyway, so of course Bakugo actually does drag Midoriya, saying, "Hey bro, Midoriya, just come." Like, even your friends asking, and Midoriya's like, "Alright, only because you said, or you asked, I'll go." And Bakugo's like, "Does that mean we're friends?" And Midoriya's like, it's not like Bakugo to ask something like that." And Bakugo's like, "True." Anyway, they have kind of a better relationship because Midoriya got over at this point. Like, he doesn't really care. Like, of course he cares about his mother, but still, he understands that Bakugo made a mistake and he forgives him. But it's still a bit hard for them to get back in that relationship, where not that kind of relationship, because we all know Deku x Todoroki is the best ship. Suck all your mums. I don't care. You see, I'm not homophobic. I remember some kids saying I'm homophobic. Suck your mum, fam. I support this shit, bro. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not gay, by the way. I'm sorry, but I'm not gay. Like, I support gays, I support lesbians, I support all the other things, yeah. But I'm not gay myself. I'm straight. I like women. Anyway, so what's wrong with me? Yeah, so we move. Yeah, we understand more. I'm not gay. Thank you. If you guys still think I'm gay, bro, go look at my search history. I can give you my search history. Okay, I won't do that, but I'll give you most of my bookmarks. Anyway, I got some good codes in it. Hentai and that, what? Anyway, imagine watching hentai. Could never be me. Imagine reading hentai. Oh, that's even worse. Could never be me. Never be me. Why am I talking about myself? I'm irrelevant. Anyway, so basically, of course, we're still not these. Anyway, so of course the beach, the pool thing happens, and Midoriya doesn't even swim. He can't be asked, to be honest. And anyways, he spends his time on his own, and one person actually asks, like, you know, the smart one, like, out of the whole of class 1A, the smart one actually asks Midoriya, "Hey yo, like, what's your quirk?" And of course the smart one is Yaoyorozu, because remember, she's the one who helped everyone pass, because she's like the smartest prick I've ever seen. Like, if I was so smart as her, bro, I'd be banging school. Right now I'm kind of shit. Like, I'm always asking my friend for help, innit? Like, I can't even find the difference between the fucking Lily Bridge fire thing and the fucking riots in 2011, because of course the fucking government made 9k for uni. Are you dumb? I can't afford that. Are you mad? Stupid guys, fam. Anyway, now of course, we know Joris Bonson is the national hero. Yeah, that schmuck can't fucking fix his hair. But yeah, anyway, you imagine being Boris Johnson. Could never be me. I wish I was him. Anyway, so yeah, so after that, of course, Midoriya just says, "Oh, my quirk is yeah, you don't want to know my quirk." And Yaoyoro's is like, we should know your quirk since we're going to the training camp, and Midoriya's training what?" And of course, then she explains, and basically Midoriya is like, "Oh, that I did read something about it, but didn't pay too much attention to it. Oh well, I guess I'm going." Anyways, of course, Midoriya has mastery over his quirks. However, there are some things that he can fix up, especially with All for One. I mean, one for all. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, of course, you know what, I'm gonna record this after I come back from outside, because I don't have much time before iftar. Yeah, man's fasting and that. We seen! So man's back in it. Anyway, I'm so done, bro. Anyway, where did we leave off? And oh yeah, so Deku pretty much says that his the quirk is something called infinity, and of course, Yair also asks, what does that mean? And Deku goes to explain that. He explains it pretty easily because it is kind of confusing, and he says just to try punching him. Yair does try punching, Midoriya then, and she couldn't. She was blocked away. It wasn't really 3 inches, Midoriya made it smaller, but she just couldn't reach him. And pretty much Midoriya says, "Well, you see, this is what I would call the limitless. However, my actual I call it infinity." And Yaoyorozu asks, "What does Can you explain it further?" And then Deku goes to explain that infinity exists everywhere. There is not a place where infinity does not exist. And pretty much Midoriya makes what is well, he makes what is unseeable, pretty much not unseeable, but pretty much makes infinity, and makes infinity into reality. And of course, Yaoyorozu being the smartest she is, she kind of gets it. However, it's very confusing. However, Midoriya just says, "Think of it just like a barrier around me, which I can control at will. You can make it bigger, can make it smaller, and I can expand it to certain degrees, and also I can use it to actually make myself stronger." And she asks how, and pretty much Midoriya explains that there is Midoriya doesn't actually use it to make himself stronger. Pretty much he uses all for one for all for that. However, he didn't explain that, and he's like, "Oh no, not stronger, sorry, that came out." And of course, Yaoyorozu just says alright. And anyway, now of course after that the training camp does begin, and Midoriya is taken to a whole different place. He's not there to actually just keep punching or shit, and he of course has to train in one for all and everything. However, he is actually going to have to use his one for all ability, and pretty much use it at the same time as he is using his other quirks. Yes, they have been they had to know that Midoriya has more than one quirk, because pretty much they are helping Midoriya master his quirks. And of course Midoriya does tell them, and pretty much when he's using one for all, Midoriya's flames become way stronger. Like, when I say stronger, I mean infinity stronger. And when I say infinity stronger, Naruto Midoriya can use both infinity and his flames together. Pretty much the flames have infinity on them, so they cannot be put out. However, he can only do that once he's using one for all. And to use one for all, he strains his body, and the more he uses one for all, the less his infinity is, the less infinity he can use, because he cannot use everything together unless he's a complete monster, which he could become. However, right now he's nowhere near. Midoriya is very far from his goal. However, the training camp goes pretty similar to the original up until pretty much the villains attack. Once the villains attack, Midoriya actually senses this. For some reason, he sensed a weird sensation, not sensation, but a weird force coming towards them, and this may bring in some pretty much Midoriya unlocks a new quirk, and pretty much he doesn't really understand what this sense is. However, it's not really a quirk, it's just something that Midoriya actually pretty much developed on his own by actually using one for that long, and pretty much he just increased his overall abilities of the 5 senses, and pretty much his instinct have become very, very strong and very advanced. Pretty much I just don't want to spoil everything from the manga, and I was about to accidentally, so I'm just going to make it so like that. Anyway, yes, there is like, I'm not going to say what happens in the manga. However, there is this quirk of pretty much sensing things, and this guy helps Midoriya out a lot. Anyway, if you read the manga, you read the manga, you know what I'm talking about, and you know that if it's true or not. Anyway, that's why I moved to manga, like reading manga over watching the anime. At this point, I enjoy the manga a lot more, especially because right now it's on fire. Oh my days, Deku is on smoke, bro. This guy wants all the smoke. My G, man has no chill. Anyway, pretty much Midoriya senses this, and he actually tells everyone to stay put where they are, and the attack goes as per normal, because Midoriya realizes that the strongest one, physically the strongest one, is near Toya. Midoriya doesn't really understand this power that he has out of nowhere. However, he just goes with it, and he heads towards Toya. Once he arrives, he sees that Toya is about to get smashed into the ground by Muscular. However, Midoriya says, "No, you don't." And as he says that, pretty much Midoriya doesn't even go into full cowling. Just his speed alone, Midoriya was able to come in front of Muscular and use his Infinity. And Midoriya pretty much trained this much, increased not only his like senses and shit, and his other quirks, but his Infinity has improved. Now he can make it much bigger, not too much, but I'll say around 4 inches, so 1 extra inch, which is actually a lot if you think about it. 4 inches is not that small, not in that way, but I'm talking about if someone's trying to punch you and they're 4 inches away, that's a big distance. Muscular is confused, and remember, Muscular and Deku were trading hits when Deku was using all the power he had at the time during the training camp attack, pretty much. However, Muscular wasn't able to get anywhere near Midoriya, and remember, Midoriya got absolutely finessed by All Might, because All Might is so much stronger than Muscular that he one-shot Midoriya's Infinity when it was at 3 inches. Even to this day, All Might could pretty much one-shot it as well, to this day. However, if we're talking about Prime All Might, All Might would kill Midoriya in one punch, even with the Infinity. Maybe he would survive with the permanent paralyzation, but permanently being paralyzed. However, he'd survive with the Infinity. Without it, bro, you're one shot. Anyway, now, of course, Midoriya says, "Is that all you got?" And as he says that, he pretty much uses All for One at this point, and uses his Infinity, and he does something that, of course, no one really knew about except for him, which he actually developed during this training camp, and he made his Infinity into a shot. Like he made it so he had like a blade on his arm, not his arm, his hand. It was like a keyblade. However, it's invisible because it's Infinity, and no one can really see it except for Midoriya. Midoriya can't really see it himself, but you know, it's just there, and he knows it's there, and pretty much he slices the Muscular's flesh, not flesh, but his tissues and muscles, pretty much enough to make Muscular's right arm unusable. Muscular was regenerating it. However, Midoriya did it so fast that even his regeneration could not keep up. And yes, Midoriya is very fast, especially with the Infinity and All for One, one for all, and pretty much Midoriya then uses a 100% punch to end the fight right there. And not only that, he just saying on his Infinity, and also one other reason why Muscular could not regenerate as fast is because of Midoriya actually using cremation at the same time and leaving burns on the man, and pretty much it was over for Muscular. He couldn't regenerate as fast. Of course, once he did, he was already burnt up and he couldn't use any more power, and pretty much Midoriya tied him up and knocked him out. Anyway, he was regenerating on its own. But anyways, now Midoriya does now go towards the rest after taking Toyo to a safe place near Aizawa, and actually goes to help pretty much whatchamacallit the crow dude, Kaminari? Kaminari? Is it Kaminari? Wait, chill, let me check. No, man's stupid in that. Let me search up the crow dude. Crow guy. My hero. MHA. Yo, man's kinda dumb, can't lie still. Tokoyami, there we go. You know, Tokoyami, you know how in the dark his shadow is pretty much kinda uncontrollable. Yeah, so Midoriya comes in and one-shots the thing, pretty much saying, listen, shut the fuck up, we're in danger. And Dark Shadow's like, I can't say less, bro, what you want me to do? Pretty much Midoriya told Dark Shadow to shut up and listen to him. And, you know, Tokoyami and Dark Shadow's like, I say less, bro, broski, don't hurt me, bro. Pretty much Dark Shadow could see how strong Midoriya is, and anyways, he does go to pretty much Shoto, and yes, the rest of it kind of goes similar, just that Midoriya is actually not injured, and you know how pretty much Shoto still misses Bakugo. Yes, that still happens, and pretty much Midoriya saves Tokoyami, and yeah, even though Midoriya is much faster here, he still wasn't able to save them, well, save both of them, because of the magician's dude and Darby's cremation. Midoriya and Darby did clash with pretty much their cremations, both of them using at the same time, and it did clash, and it created a bigger flame, which pretty much sent a shockwave, a heat wave, same as a shockwave, around the forest, which actually set some trees on fire, which they took care of. However, Midoriya realized that this guy has the same quirk as him, but he's much better than him at using it. Yes, Midoriya is nowhere near as good as Darby at using, and remember, Darby, my G Darby, he's my favorite character. Yeah, Darby's getting all the clout. Darby pretty much shows to Midoriya that he's nothing compared to him, and now, of course, Midoriya wasn't able to save Bakugo, and that pissed him off. Remember, Midoriya is starting to rebuild his relationship with Bakugo, and the relationship was not at the best yet. However, he still considered him as a friend, and pretty much was pretty freaking pissed off that, you know, they took him away. However, he goes on to actually pretty much go and save him. Yes, since he's not at the hospital, they didn't really wait or anything for Midoriya to recover, and they were just there to take care of minor injuries that they took during the attack. However, after that, Midoriya and the rest still went on the same night that pretty much the pro heroes were going to search for Bakugo. And anyway, once they found Bakugo, pretty much of course they did all attack, and of course after that Midoriya and the rest did see All For One, and yes, All For One, of course, pretty much saved his minions, you know, the villains, including Shigaraki, saying that, yo, you can't die here yet, bro, broski, you're my G, bro, you're like, bro, and you know, Shigaraki gets kind of pissed off at that. But anyways, of course, now the rest do save Bakugo as per normal, and in the end, pretty much once they actually do find Bakugo, they save him. However, Midoriya stays back. Midoriya, realizing that this guy's quirk is very similar to his, he does realize it, and pretty much he wants to understand what's going on here, and he actually helps All Might. Once All Might actually begins his fight against you know, this guy, this overpowered dude, which Midoriya never heard of, and pretty much Midoriya and All Might were doing very well against him, and it wasn't an easy fight. However, All Might and Midoriya were able to do a few punches here and there, and they were able to do a lot of damage to him. And anyways, now of course Naruto, Midoriya and All Might do a final punch, which actually ends well, All For One from what they can see. However, of course, All For One is not finished yet, as we all know, and pretty much is still, well, out there since he's in prison. However, everyone knows that now All Might is pretty much out of well, he has no more, well, of his powers because of you know, what just happened today, and Bakugo felt responsible for it because of him pretty much being in the middle of all of it, since he was the one that needed to be saved. However, everyone did tell him it's fine. Even Midoriya actually took a lot of injuries. In fact, his arms were broken. It was pretty much Midoriya just received his injuries a bit later than usual. You know how he received it during the training camp, and they said, "Alright, bro, if you do this again, you'll fuck, broski." And you know, Midoriya did use it before that as well, so it was kind of inevitable, like over time it would happen. And Midoriya didn't do it in this wave. However, this fight alone just showed Midoriya how much power All For All holds and All For One holds. They both hold, and Midoriya needs to train a lot harder. And of course, Bakugo does come to find out about Midoriya's quirk, pretty much being All Might's one, and just asks how many quirks does he have, and Midoriya says 3. And the Bakugo kind of gets pissed off. However, they don't actually have that emotional fight. Bakugo actually does break down to Midoriya again, telling him that he's sorry. Because of him, not only did he pretty much fuck up All Might because of him, but also he fucked up the Hero Society because now everyone's scared. But Midoriya says, "It's fine, bro. Listen, like, even like, I've never hated you. I just have to tell you, I don't hate you, bro." And of course, Bakugo's like, "How can you not hate me after all I did to you?" And Midoriya says, "I got over it a long time ago, Bakugo, or should I say Kachan. I don't hate you at all, and in fact, you're one of my best friends. That's why I really went. In fact, if I didn't like you, why would I have gone with the rest to save you? I'm telling you now, you're my friend. It's fine." And pretty much they hug it out, and All Might does see this, and he's happy about it. However, he understands why Midoriya told Bakugo about their secret, and pretty much now, of course, Bakugo promises that he won't tell anyone. And anyway, of course, All Might actually does tell Midoriya about something that no one really knew before this, and they just found out. And of course, since All Might realizes that Midoriya has a lot of power and within him, and he already has 3 quirks, and realizes that Midoriya will be the one to actually stop All For One, because he has a sneaking suspicion that there is something going on with All For One and everything. And so that might be a blue card. Yep. Sorry, I'm playing Dragon Legends at the same time because I can do both. Yes, I can multitask. And anyways, anyone can multitask. But anyway, of course, Midoriya actually does listen to All Might, and Bakugo's there as well, just like in the manga. A bit of manga spoilers. However, we all knew that there are multiple quirks to One For All, and pretty much All Might was telling Midoriya about all the different quirks that One For All holds, and Midoriya can acquire over time, pretty much giving him the key to One For All. And he realizes something which he doesn't tell them yet. However, he knows a few of the users of One For All and their quirks. However, not all of them yet. Just like in the manga, he doesn't know all of them. And anyway, now after this, pretty much season 4 begins, and that's what I'm gonna end off. Hope you'll enjoy that. I know it's only 24 minutes, but remember, My Hero Academia is a very short series currently. However, if I were to cover the manga as well, this would be around the 40-minute part, because I would cover season 4 as well. Season 4 is very, very self-explanatory, and it's very easy to cover, while the manga is very long and very confusing to me as well. Like, I actually forgot what happens after season 4, like in the first, from like 91 to like maybe like 102 or something. I forgot, like 10, 12, 15, maybe 20 chapters, but I know what's happening right now and I can understand properly. And anyways, hope you enjoy it. Please stay safe. This was the King of Weebs. Don't forget to subscribe to Ratreet, Miniman123, and also my friend Hxmesh, and the second channel DB Love. I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, however I will bring those uploads back. And don't forget to follow Shokiro on Instagram, follow me on my dad's Instagram, join the Discord server, link in the description below. Make it alive again. After we got nuked, no one really took after that. I don't know why, but anyway, I will remake all the roles that we had, except for admin, because an admin actually nuked it, and all the roles above admin pretty much had way more power than the admin role, and so he couldn't really delete those. But I did ban him, and he says, oh, someone hacked my account, which I don't care if someone hacked your account, broski. Like, that's why we have two-step authentication. Like, broski, what's going on with you, bro? Like, you fucked up my server. I ain't having it. And Ratreet was pissed, just saying. Ratreet made that server. He has ownership. He wanted to give me ownership, but I don't want ownership. I know I'm gonna do something stupid and fuck up the server. Also, don't forget to get you good quality anime merch from Beautiful Halo, and get a good quality lamp from LED lamp, which you can light up at night with a remote control or batteries. And you can get it from lamptee.com, and you can you can get 5% off on your next $49 plus order on Beautiful Halo with the code MEME, MEME, and 10% off with the code MEMES, MEMES, on your next $99 plus order on Beautiful Halo, and 10% off on any of your orders from lamptee.com with the code the King of lamptee dash the King of Weebs, capital L, then lowercase AMPTEE dash all capital the King of Weebs, except for O and F, just like on YouTube, and you can get 10% off just like that with just a little code. Anyways, my ducklings, you're dismissed, and peace. Also, suck your mums. If you got up to there, right, hashtag SYM, all in capitals.